Okay, let's look at the next 4 problems. We've talked about the acronym PEMDAS. That's parentheses, exponents, multiply or divide, whichever comes first from left to right, and then addition, subtraction, whichever comes first from left to right. So here in number 3 we have a subtraction and multiplication, so hopefully you did the multiplication first and then you did the subtraction. So we would get 9 minus 10 and then 9 minus 10 being negative 1. So that is the simplified version of number 3. Let's go on number 4 here. Here we have actually 3 operations. There's a division, there's multiplication here between the 4 and this quantity, and then there's multiplication here. But we see parentheses, and so parentheses will go first. That is the convention we've agreed upon. So inside there we get a 6. Notice how I don't touch any other number, I leave it as is, and then now we can clearly see there's 2 operations here. There's division and multiply, and those are on the same math level, so from whatever comes first from left to right, so that goes first. And so we have a 2 times 6 as a result, or 12. Let's go to the next one. 36 divided by that quantity. The division bar actually is another separation, and the idea is to just simplify both numerator and denominator by themselves, and the last thing to do is to do the division. So the top is already simplified, but on the bottom we have exponents, so the exponent will go first. Notice how I don't write any other simplified other than this exponent. So 2 to the 3rd power is 8. That's 3 2's being multiplied together, or 8. And then simplifying the bottom further, we get a 12. So we get 36 divided by 12, or a 3 here. The last one, oops, showed you too much. The last one here, there's a set of parentheses, there's all kinds of operations, and there's an exponent. So first, parentheses go first. So inside parentheses we have subtraction and multiply. So hopefully you're thinking multiply first. So that 3 times 2 is a 6. Notice how everything remains untouched. It's best you do this with a type of problem of this length. 1 operation per every line of work is what I always say. So next we have another operation to perform inside here, so that gives me a 3. Notice how everything else remains untouched, and I just have a 3 in parentheses. So next there is a subtraction, multiply, a subtraction, and an exponent. So that should go first, that exponent, that's an 8. Notice how we have now subtraction, multiply, subtraction. So the multiplying goes next. That's a 12. And then 2 subtractions from left to right. We get 13 minus 8, or just 5.